Happy Tuesday and good morning. I'm meteorologist Mackenzie Lake. Let's go ahead and talk about our Tuesday forecast. So I first want to focus all of our attention to Tropical Storm Debbie. We're still expecting major impacts to a lot of these south areas later on today, so keep in mind here, we're going to be tracking the potential of this storm system. So keep in mind, here's where it's sitting today, but again, I do think by the later half of the evening, this storm system is going to track over the waters. It has the possibility to draw in even more moisture then, and of course, we're still going to be tracking the rotation of this storm system as well. So we do have the possibility for tornadic spin up. All these areas color coded in yellow here have the potential for elevated risk there. If a tornado does spin up and it's rain wrapped, very hazardous conditions can be expected. Of course, the main topic of discussion with this tropical storm is the significant and possibly historical rainfall amounts. So here's a look at our rainfall potential again. I do think this storm system is heading off the coastal waters and then back inland. So I do think we're going to be seeing significant amounts of rainfall. Again, keep in mind here, not only are we going to be tracking the middle of the storm system here, but all of these rain bands circulating around this system as well will be dumping a significant amount of rain for the entire region as well. But here's a look at satellite and radar for our area today. Luckily, we're expecting to see some mostly clear skies, picture perfect conditions by the beaches, but we will still be tracking the heat for a lot of these inland areas. That heat will definitely be up to advisory levels. We have an excessive heat warning. We also have that heat watch as well. So keep in mind here, again, you'll want to practice heat safety as you do head out the door. And then of course, these coastal areas looking to be a little bit more pleasant. So that excessive heat warning, here's a look at that heat advisory. Both of these will be allowed to expire by 8 p.m. this afternoon, mainly in effect for a lot of these inland areas. The possibility of triple-digit heat, so you'll want to make sure to avoid strenuous activity outside and of course utilize air conditioning as well. We just have one last day of the heat here before we start to track some stronger onshore flow. So I think that onshore flow is going to cool us off anywhere from 5 to 8 degrees into our Wednesday. Beautiful conditions into our Thursday as well. Not much of a day-to-day difference heading into our weekend. Maybe a little bit more marine layer development early in the morning, better clearing by the afternoon. So let's take a look at our temperatures for the day. The south-facing beaches warming beautifully into the 80s. So definitely still going to be above average as far as the entire central coast here. It's going to be 104 there in Coyama. Overnight lows cooling into the 70s, so a rather toasty day there. Coastal areas by San Luis Obispo looking to be very pleasant. 71 there in Pismo Beach, 88 in San Luis Obispo, and then Ventura warming back up into the 70s and 80s. Have a good day.